Hello everyone. Welcome to Crossroads 1010, where basically the grass is greener wherever we are standing. And tonight we are going to try a new segment. It's called Dream Out Loud. So we're going to start off with a collective pull, see whatever falls out. Regarding the things that we dream about, we may not discuss outside of our own minds, or we do. And we just kind of want some guidance from spirit on how to begin the approach. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to start out with collective energy, and then we're going to just do a brief one card pull for each of the zodiac signs, because a lot of times I know you guys want things to be like narrowed down. The element readings seem to go a little bit better, so we'll just break it down. I'm used to doing the four element readings, the earth, the air, the fire, and the water, but this time we'll move through all 12 signs, spirit willing. All right. So, the energy has been cleared. Spirit, we just thank you for this time. Thank you for giving us the ability to dream out loud. We are excited, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, for the messages that will come in this reading. And let the games begin. All right. I am asking for upright and reverse. Back in. All right, so I'm hearing that we'll start with 7. We'll start with 7 cards, and then we will clarify. Final card. We're going to try to keep this in a timely fashion, since we're going to do the zodiac pulls. All right, and clarification cards. Spirit, thank you for the messages this evening. Trying to keep them from popping and falling. I'm going to keep this as a challenge card. I'm led to do so. That's an interesting energy. All right. And it's crazy because it's as we're going, and then one final card is going to be here. Ace of Cups is trying to come out for those that are dreaming out loud about love, but Two of Wands made it out, and that's the action card. And I'm going to start with that. So basically, for dreaming out loud, for this segment, it's ending in action. Two of Wands energy. What action are you taking? What actions are you feeling? Because that's what's going to, we don't just want to dream out loud. We're hoping to make our dreams manifest. And I posted something earlier that Saturn is going into Pisces, is retrograde in Pisces, I believe. Forgive me, astrologers, if I said that incorrectly. But basically a period of manifestation, but like a reality check, because it's in the mystical Pisces, but not as an illusion, but more as a reality. So it's a good time to see what's going on in the corners of our minds. And so let us begin. So I'm showing Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, Devil energy, Six of Swords, and Prince of Cups in reverse. Let's see here. Dreaming out loud about a new opportunity and trying to balance it with both compassion as well as staying out of the mental prison. The mental prison that comes from fear. The mental prison that comes from lack of courage regarding motivation. Six of Swords energy, that coming to a place of calmer, a calmer reality. And the Prince of Cups in reverse. Now, normally, the King of Cups is more of a controlled energy. The King of Cups in reverse is an uncontrolled energy. The Prince of Cups is more toward our imaginations, our visions, and that in the Wisdom Seekers deck And it being in the reverse is kind of like, well, it's more than kind of, it's a struggle with imagination. So notice this for the collective and those that this resonates with. Normally you would start off with more of either a type of thought, or even if it starts off as an illusion or some type of illusionary option, Seven of Cups energy. But to start off with the Pentacle is interesting, and we'll look at the clarification afterwards, but that's like starting off with your earth energy, your security, but then ending up with having an issue with the illusion, or the Prince of Cups in reverse. The imagination is interesting because it may be that dreaming out loud is difficult to do at this moment because you're looking at it from what you can already see, taste, touch, and feel. So let's look at some of these clarifications. So Two of Cups with Ace of Pentacles. Two of Cups is dealing with your partnerships and your internal energy. It is your masculine and your feminine working together as a partner, which is very, very important because we manifest using both. So we are willed through our masculine energy. It's our action. It's basically our Two of Wands, our action. This culture, for example, and in America, does a lot of action through masculine energy. So that's the overall energy, meaning that we tend to look at things that we go out, we work, we get things done. The Two of Cups energy is interesting because that is more of a fluid. It's a water type energy. And it's partnership. So a lot of times you may be looking at that which you tangibly go and do, those opportunities. So whatever you're dreaming out loud, first and foremost, you're starting off wishing for an opportunity. Maybe it's an opportunity in partnership. Maybe it's an opportunity if there is no partner, of where your masculine and feminine energy are coming together. In other words, you're intuitively feminine energy, creating, becoming creative, and then your masculine energy is putting into action. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting because that's a balance, right? And that's clarified by Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. If it was in the upright, it would be more like a missed opportunity or a refusal. In the reverse, it is basically like you're giving yourself the go ahead to move forward. And on that note, there's some cups. So basically overall between the suits, there is some earth energy or some strong security type energy. Nine of Pentacles is independence, entrepreneur. That's clarifying. Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. But understand that what's interesting is the moving to calmer waters clarified by the entrepreneur comes up with the Prince of Cups in reverse. So issues with imagination. So this might be for those of my collective that already have a business up and running, but they're running out of ideas. And Princess of Swords and the Queen of Swords is usually, that's your truth seeker. That's the one that likes to cut through the crap. The Princess in reverse, and I'm looking this up because in the Wisdom Tarots, is elusiveness, information, and wisdom. And I don't mean reverse. In the upright, the Princess card is still searching for truth, searching for the right information. But what's different is she's elusive. So this might be something happening from the background. What's happening in the middle is basically, after the balance comes the Queen of Cups, which is the sweetheart of the tarot. She is the compassionate, she's the heartfelt one. And she's being clarified by the Prince of Pentacles, which is also a form of stability, just getting to that point of the Midas touch. But specifically in Wisdom Tarot, for the Prince, it's the invention, discovery, and perseverance. I'm liking this. Eight of Swords is a mental prison, clarified by Six of Pentacles of give and take. And then we have the Devil energy. And the Devil energy can also serve as our desire. but it can be our desire to the point that we're almost bound. If you see in this particular card, he has the chains around Adam and Eve's neck, and this could even be your masculine and feminine energy is being bound. And it is clarified by the only challenge card that I took, and that is the death card, which is a type of transformation and ending that's in a challenge position, mainly because of being bound. Given as though the Eight of Swords is preceding that, that is a mental prison. So how are we putting this all together? Because we pretty much have going through each column. Basically, from what I'm seeing, for those of you that are dreaming out loud, you do have a tangible idea, and preferably in a partnership or balancing your energy enough to carry it out on your own. With the balance of the hearth, the Queen of Pentacles is the balance of the hearth as well as the career. So whether you're masculine or feminine, because we don't read gender, we read energies. It's understanding that whatever this opportunity is, it's got to be a balance of your personal life as well as your career, your home life as well as your career. And you're in a place now, being the fact that the Four of Cups is in reverse. At one time, you might have been thinking that you've missed an opportunity, or you might not have been in a place. You may have refused opportunities in the past, but now the time is now. You may be feeling like, okay, I feel like my ducks are coming in a row. My heart is open to whatever this new venture is. I'm not seeing many, except for the Two of Cups, I'm not seeing many love cups. Love type. Any of the cups denoting love, but take it out how it resonates for you. Being the fact is clarified by the Prince of Pentacles, I would say that this is more of your heart is open to this balance of this business venture. However, the heart is open, but the mind is still pretty much in prison. So the mind is bound, given though the Devil card is right after that. The mind is still bound. It's like you're ready, you know it, you can even see it, it's almost real. But yet, somewhere in the subconscious, the mind is still bound. And it's because of give and take. You're asking yourself, if I move forward in this partnership, is it going to be give and take? If I move forward and do this by myself, am I going to be taking too much of my own energy for this venture? So these are the questions that you're saying as you're dreaming out loud. Like, yes, I can see the opportunity, but I'm also asking, how am I going to get my mind right to make sure that I am balanced? There's a lot of balancing cards, denotions on as far as Queen of Pentacles and the and this particular Prince of Pentacles, even though he has the ingenuity, it almost looks like he's juggling, right? It looks like he's juggling several things. He's got balls in the air, right? And so that might be on your mind. And then another balancing card is the Six of Pentacles. Now the balls have doubled. So it's not only the balls that you have up in the air, but the ones that are opposite to that. And if you think about it, it's 3 and 3, opposite polarity. So you want to make sure you're not dropping any of the balls, because maybe it's going to be some good and bad times with this venture. Actually, you can almost guarantee it, and you want to make sure you're not taking too much of your energy. But there's good news, because even though the Devil energy is present, so you may have some situations that you're trying to bring to an end so you can make energetic space. And you might be in a period of transforming, but the good news is you are moving to calmer waters. As for those that are looking to be an entrepreneur, your Nine of Pentacles are here. So you're standing in sunshine, basically. Things are growing. There's growth around you. There's messengers in the air. You're connected. You're tapped in. And for those of you that may have been at a job, that means that, hey, if you're looking for a promotion, these are the things that you're working toward. In other words, stay out the mental prison. Don't think you're going to be stuck there, but work towards that promotion. Do the things that you need to do, but do it with wisdom and balance. And if you are feeling yourself walking into that place, we're all on different points of the timeline. If you find yourself where you're either walking into that business, that new business, you see it forming. Nine of Pentacles means it's hitting the ground, it's happening. Don't lose your imagination. Don't lose your ability to create. That is the warning with the reverse Prince of Pentacles. Do not, by any means necessary, even if it seems like things are going the way, you know, they're supposed to be, just look at that as a warning. Don't lose your imagination. Don't lose your vision. And don't lose by any means your tranquility, your peace, because right before it is the Six of Swords. All right? And the Prince of Swords is always look for the truth. Don't surround yourself by people that are yes people. Allow yourself, you don't want to have naysayers all the time and Debbie Downers either, but you want people that are going to tell you the truth about the thing. You want the information that you need, and in all hopes, once you get this mental space balanced, then you'll be able to take action. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is given the collective reading, what is the message for each of our zodiac signs, right? How can each of us take advantage of the wisdom? All right. So let's take a look. Let's start with Aries. What is the message for Aries dreaming out loud? Things are changing for you, Aries. So you're moving forward on the wheel. No reason to stay in the past. No worries about the past. Whatever's happening, whatever karma, look at it now as you're moving forward. If you want to look at it as things just haven't been going your way, when you dream out loud, it seems like every time you dream, something happens that causes you to go backwards. Understand now that the wheel is in your favor. And may the odds be with you. That's a message for Aries. Taurus. Spirit, what is your message for our bull gang? Mental prison. So that part of the message about having the challenge of the mental prison, understand that it's going to start as within, so without. So to my Taurians, just be aware of your thoughts. And a lot of times mental prisons are caused by past experiences. So don't spend too much time in the mental prison realm, but do move forward. Remember, she's blindfolded, so she really can't see what's next. A lot of people look at the mental prison as, oh my gosh, it's this place I'm stuck forever. And you're not. If you're a fixed sign Taurus, yes, you probably are thinking that you're stuck in a situation and you really can't see beneath her feet. It is water. So this is a fluid situation. This is an ebb and flow. So wherever you're coming in on a situation, you're not going to stay that way. So there's no reason to stay in the mental prison. She can exit these swords. This is her thoughts. She can exit her thoughts, his or her thoughts. So Taurians, I just need you to move away from that stinking thinking. That's the message for my Taurians in dreaming out loud. Gemini. A couple things fell on the floor. I guess Gemini's got an energy pop tonight. Hold on. Let me grab these. Quite a few cards fell out, so I'm going to stick everything back in. And we're going to go for Gemini again. Gemini. Gemini came in a challenge position. This is communication. So my Geminis, it's two things that may be happening. You may be having some trouble communicating or receiving communication. I'm hearing waiting. I'm hearing you're having trouble waiting on communication. For those that are also in a place of, that are on social media, there may be a challenge with that. It may be a challenge growing your audiences. It may be a challenge of having your viewers watch. To my Geminis, continue to dream out loud. Work on your communication. Work on your patience of waiting for communication. It's going to come through. Whatever that next piece you need to dream out loud, it's going to happen. So just wait for the right time and the right message. And communication is not always in the physical plane. It may be a spiritual plane communication. It may be something that you hear tonight. It may be something that a friend says to you. It may be something that you tie together in your mind's eye, okay? So keep that in mind to my Gemini. For my Cancers, what is the dream out loud message for my Cancers? overburdened. Release some of the burdens to my Cancer signs. You know, it's your time. It is. We are in the Cancer sun time, and we're going to come up, I believe, on a Cancer moon. And that's going to be Cancer, Cancer. And I made a joke because my mom's Cancer. And I said, oh my gosh, I might as well just grab the tissue box and cry. I was raised by Cancers. I have water sign in my earth and in my moon, Pisces. And I'm a Taurian earth sign. So I always have one foot in both places. But whenever it's a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio moon, I am truly emotionally heightened. So to my Cancers, you are very heightened right now in emotions. So drop some of those burdens. And sometimes, a lot of times we look at this as the burdens of, oh, I'm carrying so many responsibilities, but these are wands. So drop the burdens of feelings. All right. Feelings. Whoa, feelings. Trying to forget those feelings of love for those that are in love. Drop some of those burdens that you're putting on yourself. He's carrying this himself. He can't see anything because he got it in front of his face. All right. So drop it so that you can see. You are a seer. You move in and out. You are fluid. Remember that. To my Cancers. How about my Leos? What's going on with my lions and my lioness? What message for my lions and my lioness? Leo's like, I'm already getting it done. I don't even have to dream out loud. That's why. Come on, Leos. Knight of Cups. All right. To my Leos, you are protectors. What I'm getting with this, Knight of Cups traditionally love offers, but you guys are white knights, right? So for your dreaming out loud, just be careful of who you're trying to come in and save. This may be one where you need to save yourself. It's always good to extend. It's always good to be the protector. We are thankful for our the courage of our lions and lionesses. Before you go and save someone else, though, think about what is your dream. What are you dreaming out loud? That's a message to my Leos, to my Virgos. My wonderful Virgos. My rising Virgo. Virgos, yes. I love how that flipped out. King of Swords. All right, Virgos, perfectionists in the crowd. King of Swords has got his stuff together. King of Swords is head over heart. So to my Virgos, your earth energy, but right now you might be tapped into some air energy, or it might be highly aspected on your charts. Understand that you get things neat and in order, but also understand that you can be a little bit perfectionist. You can be a little bit disconnected from your heart. So be careful. As you're dreaming out loud, you might analytically have everything together. But understand that King of Swords is awesome. You might be an honest Joe or Joanne. But understand, think from the heart as well, because everybody does not think the same way. So to my Virgos, my warning is, especially in the partnerships, I'm seeing the Two of Cups with you from the collective reading. Understanding your partnerships, everybody's not going to do things the way you do things. Try to have tolerance. To my Libras, to my Libras, my balancers. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So you're there. You're air sign. You're already in your head. You already see the vision. But understand that the Nine of Cups is also more of emotions. So let your emotions, look at it this way. It's not just your thoughts. It's also what you feel. So feel good about it. To my Libras, that will help it to manifest. Try to not just see it in your mind's eye, but to feel it. That's my message to my Libras. To Scorpios, Spirit, what do you have to say to Scorpios? I'm hearing to my sexy Scorpios. Rest. Rest and meditate. That's how you're going to birth your vision through. If you're doing too much, it's time to take a rest. If you're restless, it's time to rest in that restlessness. To you, I'm also seeing the Six of Swords that was in a collective reading. You're moving to calmer waters because you're able to rest. So that is my message to my Scorpios. Your ideas are going to come from your time of rest. It may be dreamers. Some of you may be dreamers. You are water energy. You are intuitives. But you can also be in dark sometimes. So you need that rest that's going to come out, that balance. If you think about it in a collective, there was a lot of balance on the table. All right, this one is for my Sagittarius. Knight of Swords. Your energy is coming quickly. You know, my Sagittarius, you are fire energy. Fire energy has a tendency to forge ahead. Definitely with this Knight, understand he hasn't matured to a king yet. So to my Sagittarius, you may have a particular dream you're dreaming out loud. Just don't do it prematurely. Just don't do it quick draw McGraw. I'm aging myself on that one. But don't do it too fast. Slow down a little bit. The energy is not going to pass. You're not going to miss out on the energy. Just take your time. It doesn't have to be Prince of Pentacles. It doesn't have to slow down, be the slowest one in out of the knights. It doesn't have to be the Knight of Wands that's in and out or sporadic. But understand, as a knight, similar to the Knight of Cups, you don't need to come rushing in to save the day. The idea will come to fruition. That is my message. I'm laughing at that because it's like I'm just going to cut everything out the way that's not making my project work. That's what I'm hearing. All right, to my Capricorns, the hardest working in the zodiac, and I think we're still under the Capricorn moon. All right, to my Capricorns, we know you won't make a vision happen. Capricorns. Knight of Pentacles. That's right. This is a Capricorn for sure. This is Earth energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, but it's also the solid offer. It's what's the saying that slow and steady wins the race. I admire my Capricorns because you guys work hard for the money. So with this vision, you're going to bring it in. Just don't move too slow. That's all I got to say. Don't dot every I, cross every T, especially for those of you that have like Virgo rising or something like that. Bring it on in. But what I can say to you, that when you do bring this to pass, it will be a solid offer. That's my message to my Capricorns. To my Pisces. Whoa, that fell out before I could even say anything. So Pisces, now this is the 5 of Cups. And this is a lot of times looked at disappointment. But I will say this. This guy has kicked all his cups over, right? And ahead of him is a whole new territory. What I'm hearing for my Pisces is don't be afraid to start over on the drawing, start over anew regarding the drawing board. In other words, if one thing didn't work out or one thing's not working out right now and you're dreaming out loud, try something new. See, his head is down. For my Pisces, and you may or may not be in this situation, I have a feeling for some in the collective, you may have already started to I don't know why I can't think of the saying, but you have already started to redraw from the drawing board. You may have started a new venture, and then to you, it is an encouragement, because if you look up, it's greener pastures ahead. And I know we say with the crossroads that is greener wherever we stand. That's because our perspective and our perception is that we're constantly looking ahead. So if you just look up, you'll see that you might have had some cups fall over, but look, specific to my Pisces, there's 2 cups standing behind him. So he kicked over some cups, but there's still a partnership in the mix. So if you're trying to look from the drawing board, start over from the drawing board, and maybe you need to consider bringing in a partner, doing some type of collaboration. Look and see who else is in your field of expertise, and maybe there's something you both can do together. And that's the message for my Pisces. Don't stay disappointed when disappointments happen. And everyone on this table, every sign knows what it's like to feel disappointed. But the good thing about 5 of Cups is the disappointment has happened, and now you can go over to those greener pastures because you still have some cups standing. All right, Aquarius. To my Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, you got 2 cards. All right, you haven't been seeing anything, and you're looking for give and take. All right, so this give and take came out in the in the collective reading. To my Aquarians, don't worry about what you have sown and have not yet reaped. Understand this. You are on the edge of that which you're looking for. You are air sign. And for those of you, it's also a Libra with the scales. It's kind of like a Libra type energy. Air energy is mental energy. It's a balancing. The reason you haven't reaped what you have sown yet is because situation is balancing itself out. That is my message to the Aquarians. And I'm just gonna pull an oracle for the total collective. 2 came out, and these are from the moon oracles. Nothing will come of this situation. You are good enough. So 2 thoughts. If you don't know you're good enough to do what you need to do, nothing will come of this situation. So regardless if you're on a table working in a partnership, working by yourself, needing to balance out your own masculine and feminine energy, know that you are already enough. And if you don't, then you won't move to what you're dreaming out loud. You won't move to that next thing. So the first thing is for all of us to know in a collective that we're good enough. Peace out and have a wonderful evening.